feels great. You know, I really feel like this is my home, away from home. You know, the longer I'm away from home, it feels like, you know, this is where I'm feel comfortable at. You know, all my people, you know, I'm obviously away from my family, but, you know, there's sacrifices that you have to make to be happy.
You managed to lose some weight this offseason.
Yes, sir.
You room with Wilkin Formby, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
How difficult is it to lose weight rooming with like the guy that his dad owns the Taco Casa?
Well, it's not even so much that, but like he's a weight gain guy and I'm a weight loss guy, so it's kind of weird that we kind of go out to eat together and kind of have to find a spot that, you know, is relevant to both of our, you know, goals. So
Is he finishing some of the plate or?
oh, nah, he ain't that big. He ain't that big.
Kadyn, what is your weight?
I'm about 365 right now. Yes, sir. Probably about the same as last year, but there's definitely a difference in the muscle mass and just the way I've been treating my body.
When did it hit you that this was the place that you wanted to come back to?
Maybe like a month and a half in, you know, I kind of just started feeling like it wasn't the place for me, but, you know, it's all in the past. It is what it is, so.
What was your first meeting like with Kalen, just talking to him about coming back to Alabama?
When I got back, I had apologized because I knew that when he first came here, his first week here, first day, a couple days, I really wasn't giving him a chance. And, you know, I just kind of started that conversation with an apology, you know, because I really felt bad and, you know, it was kind of had my mind set on leaving and not really listening to what he had to say to me.
How much did your relationship with Wilkin and some of your other teammates impact your? How much did your relationship with Wilkin and some of your other teammates impact your decision to come back?
It definitely impacted. You know, I was sitting in my apartment room by myself. You know, I roomed by myself up there, and I just started thinking about it. Like those are friendships that are gonna last a long time. So, you know, I really thought about that, and I missed them. So, it was great to come back to them.
Have you had a chance to interact with Courtney Morgan, and what would it be like to be recruited by him? Just, you know.
I feel like getting recruited by him is definitely such a blessing because, you know, he cares about the kids. He's so fun. Like he's gonna tell it to you straight, and you know, my relationship with him has definitely grown since I've been here, and that's my guy.
What were those last few weeks like in Iowa after you made the decision to leave, but hadn't been down here yet? What was that like for you?
It was a little stressful, just not knowing fully the decision that I was gonna make and how it would work out. But you know, it definitely worked out in the end. But it was definitely stressful for me.
You came back down to a new offensive line coach. What was your impression of him, and what was his message to you?
Coach Cap, he recruited me at Michigan State, so I had already had a relationship. I would already talk with him. So that was definitely good right there. That's something, you know, we could hit off on, especially when I first got here. But you know, I love him. He's a perfectionist. Wants to see everybody do good. Pours into us so much. And it's been great so far.
Has there been a play during camp that you've noticed the mobility, noticed the new weight? Is it kind of like been like, man, this is easier now?
Maybe just on my pass sets, and then like, you know, getting around and pulling, just feeling a little different, feeling a little shiftier, and pretty much it. Yeah, pass sets mostly.
When you came back, you weren't always with the first team to start campus. How did you approach that mentally?
I just knew, like, you can't come back to a place and have a spot back. So everybody's got to work for a spot, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I came into it. I knew I wasn't going to get it, you know, at first. And, you know, last year I didn't get it till fall camp. So it took me, you know, several months to get it. So coming back here, I just knew that I had to work for it.
Kadyn, can you just express, with classes being back and everything going back to regular schedule, can you just express how like the maybe like the offensive line group or even just the offense itself, how they're doing just with game week approaching and things getting back up to full speed and everything?
They do a really good job of laying out the plan for us, setting out, you know, showing us the schedule and things that we need to do, and we kind of on our own or collectively kind of figure out what we need to do that week to get ready and prepared. You know, school's, you know, obviously the most important, so we come to practice, take care of what you have off the field, and then get back right to work.
What's it been like picking up this new offense under Coach DeBoer?
It's not too hard, you know. They make things very simplistic for you, and yeah, pretty much it's been an easy transition for sure. Going through 3 different playbooks in this whole year, so it's like, you know, it's definitely a blessing that it's that easy.
How good can this offensive line be?
It can be really good. You know, the 5 out there, I really do believe in us And that's how it's got to be. If you want to be an elite offensive line, you got to believe in yourselves. And you know, obviously, everybody wants to say that they're the best offensive line group in the country. So that's what I'm gonna say. You know, I'm around with my guys.
Are guys still leaning on Parker a little bit to understand the offense, or was that really just kind of an off-season thing?
Kind of off-season thing. You know, we got vets on the line. You know, if we got young guys, they can lean on, you know, Book, J-Rob, you know, people that lead by example, people, you know, we can come and watch film together, but, you know, it's not just Parker, it's all of us that work together and kind of figure it out together, yeah.
Probably heard it on both ends, from Alabama fans and Iowa fans. Just how do you approach social media now, having been through that situation?
I just think, like, I don't really care, you know, what people think, because there's people out there that, you know, are going to talk, but they've never been in the position that I am, so I'm not really worried about it.
And how's your ankle? I know that was an issue maybe
It
again
feels
last
great.
year.
Feels great. Nothing wrong with it. I'm healthy right now. Sure.
What's
How good
been
is it to be back beside Tyler, and what is it like to see him get named captain?
I'm just super proud of him. You know, coming in freshman, not starting every game, you know, but playing a big role. And then last year, he just played a big role on me too, with my mindset and just helping me out with the playbook too. But playing next to someone like that is definitely such a blessing. And you know, I love that he got captain, and I really truly believe that's what it was meant to be. So.
Kadyn, I hate to keep going back to the transfer portal, but let me ask you from a teammate perspective, because the portal is such an option for so many players. Can that be an asset to other people that are thinking about, well, maybe I should leave here, but if you do, the other things may not be as good as you think? From a teammate coming to you and looking for advice.
Oh, from a teammate coming and asking me like about the transfer portal?
Yeah. I mean, you went to a place and you came back. Does that question make sense?
I don't fully understand that.
Okay, no, I'm just saying, like a teammate would say, hey, I'm thinking about leaving, thinking about putting my name in the portal, but obviously you went through that. And
Yeah, I would just ask him, like, do you really truly believe that this is the right thing for you? You know, you got to look, you got to give the coaches a chance. You have to sit down and listen to the coaches and what they have to say, and what the people got to say to you, because it's a big change for sure. And I messed up on that, so I would just tell people, like, really sit down and think. Have the people that you trust around you, and let them know how you feel.
thank you.
What's been the most impactful camp speaker so far, the coolest for you, and just kind of why?
I'll say J.J. Watt for sure. Just having somebody legendary like that, Hall of Famer type guy, you know what I'm saying, come in and talk to us, somebody that's dominated the league, and just kind of talking about mindset to us and how he approached the day and how we have to think, and how we ultimately win, and teammate, and how we work together. So it was really good that we had him come in.